Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alistair Leith and I'm the Director of the Online Astronomy Society Academy. And what we're going to be doing in this presentation is just giving a brief overview about the Academy, details about its mission and what we're about, and where the concept came from. So if you bear with us, we hope to have a fair few questions answered. As I've always said, this is by amateur astronomers for amateur astronomers, and please pardon the typo there. It's a fact that many newcomers to astronomy end up quitting early. Astronomy at best can be very confusing subject with a learning curve such as probably very few other subjects have probably got. This isn't flower arranging or gardening. This is a very technical ended hobby, and depending on how you want to get involved, whether it's just going to be gazing up at the sky and just using a pair of binoculars, or trying to get some imaging done, and or the more involved stuff. This is what we're here for anyway. It's to help phase out the confusion, helping people who are lost and feeling isolated, and we know it's a big learning curve, so we're here to help try to smooth that over. I think I've already gone through this. Astronomy can be a rewarding subject and pastime, and yep, I think we've got the idea there. I've already covered that slide. So where does the Online Astronomy Society come in? Well, briefly glazed over, but we're going into greater detail now. Simply training the astronomical community in the knowledge and practical skills needed to enjoy the hobby in an accessible and affordable way. Accessible and affordable being the two key words there. We wanted accessible, meaning available 24/7. And being a technical trainer myself, I am a TAP certified trainer. For those of you who don't know, that is a professional qualification that trainers have, and it provides a framework for training which I'm very passionate about following, and I followed it for most of my professional career, and indeed I've wanted to bring it into astronomy. And the way we do that is by knowing what we're trying to do and how we're trying to get there, and by making it accessible, which basically means you can access it online 24/7, and it's in the format of usually video or looking at a PDF file, and we've even got it now where it's been digitally published and you can read it as you would do any other e-learning document. Affordable? Well, at the moment it's very affordable. It's £12 for the year, and that gives you access to everything. And of course, the more I add, the more we add, the better value for money that becomes. I'd make the most of that while it's still going, because I don't know how long we'll be keeping it like that. The only thing I'll say is, if the courses haven't been produced for free, then we'll need to charge for those. But if it's somebody's done just for the just in the spirit of what we're doing, or anything that I've done that's extra, relating to the topic, then I'll add that on, and that'll be part of the portfolio. So £12 per year, and that's paid for via PayPal, or we got something called Go Cardless, of which there's details on the website. We offer courses for the complete novice, that is if you're really beginning and know absolutely nothing about astronomy. Obviously, of course, this can help you. Obviously, clearly, we do recommend that you follow Sir Patrick Moore's advice, and that is get yourself a star chart and a pair of binoculars and go out there and start learning the sky, all of which is described in our courses anyway, along with various other resources to help you along the way. And we also provide courses for the more intermediate, so if you're getting more into imaging, we've got courses for that. That's imaging planets. We've also got something for imaging the sun as well. I nearly forgot that one, plus various other courses which we'll see in just a moment. So it's also for people even with just a passing interest as well. The courses range from, as explained, beginning astronomy, so we look at the very basics and the very beginning there, and we've had some very good feedback on that one. Imaging with a webcam, I've already said personal solar telescope imaging of the sun, but I didn't mention we've also got courses on spectroscopy and cosmology. Spectroscopy is more of a involved thing. Once you've kind of learnt the basics of astronomy, you wish to specialise. That, and maybe PST or solar work might be something else you'd want to do. There's various other areas where you might want to specialise in, but we're still sort of gathering our data and research together so we can provide those courses as well. But as I said, the list just keeps on going, and The cosmology, though, is a very interesting part. We've had good feedback on that course as well. Don't forget it comes as part of the whole shebang that you see there. And the cosmology area, which has been written by Hugh Allen, still continues to grow, and we've got a few final parts to add on there. In fact, by the time you're hearing this, they've maybe already been added. So these are the kind of courses we've got on there. It's quite a fair range for £12 a year. I don't know why I'm still holding it at that price. Just simpler for me, but there you go. That's the price, and that's what's on offer for the money. The formats used, I've already briefly mentioned that we use online, so it's all linked online as well. So we've got videos there, so the videos are uploaded online and you can watch them through the interface. We've also got PDFs that we use as well, so again available 24/7 through that format. The interface, this is a very brief screenshot of what the actual academy looks like. As you can see there, we're looking at the beginning astronomy publication, and that's actually been embedded on there, so you can read that as a PDF online. But this is a kind of a brief snapshot of what is just the tip of the iceberg. You might want to take a look at the Take a Tour tab on the astronomycourses.co.uk website. We go into far more detail about what's on there. In fact, that probably needs a bit of work to update as things are moving on all the time. Learning channels, yes, this is the great thing about this as well. A lot of people use laptops and computers, at least that was the case typically 5 years ago, but now we've had the Apple revolution and everybody's using, well, everything's gone mobile. And you can see, for example, both of our devices, we've got the iPad there and we've got an iPhone, and thanks to various apps that are available, you can now pretty much do your training online. I have to say you still need an internet connection 9 times out of 10, especially if you're viewing video, but many of the PDFs can be downloaded onto either of these devices. Android, I believe it works as well, and I think it works on the iPod, as somebody reliably informed me. So this is the typical learning channels that we can use. As you can see there on the left hand side, that's a view of the iPad, and that's the iPad 2, and that's working through a app called the Moodle app. And I may as well say that our learning management system is actually Moodle. That's the platform that we're using. It's very good. But just to summarise it, you can view the material on either of these devices reasonably easily. And what do we have to support it? Well, we've got the Online Astronomy Society Facebook group, which just put in an Online Astronomy Society in this search bar at the top of Facebook and that will come up. And we've also got astronomy courses. That's our main page where any news, updates and so forth are reported on there. You can also check out our website, which is www.onlineastronomycourses.co.uk, and look at the news tab, and everything we tweet goes on there too. And speaking of tweeting, there's our Twitter feed, which is OASA or OAS Academy. You can follow us there, and our email is oasacademy@gmail.com. so any queries you've got, just ping them to there, and most of that gets picked up immediately on my iPhone, and you'll get a very swift response, or as swift as I can make it. So this is the kind of overall support that you've got, and any questions I can say that are asked on the OAS group are very good. We've got nearly 2,000 people on there who are very knowledgeable, very skilled, and regular contributors, and any questions you've got will be picked up quickly either by myself or by somebody else. So what's next? Well, I don't even often know myself until the following day comes. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I put this together because I wanted to get into e-learning, and to get into e-learning I had to use Moodle, and there's a saying that I, believe it or not, picked off of Casualty or Holby or somewhere like that, and that is that talent and skills are useless and worthless without opportunity. And obviously it's the case where if you're not going to get the opportunity to develop skills in the workplace, usually for where you want to go. So if I wanted to go into e-learning, I had to use Moodle myself, and to do that I've had to generate a project, generate an opportunity, and the Online Astronomy Society Academy is it. So it's been my way of getting into it as well. and it has been a learning curve and an enjoyable one, and thanks to this project I think I can build many a learning platform, so that's where it's taken me to. As far as the academy itself is concerned, I'm just going to keep on, as everybody else will keep on contributing, just broaden our knowledge base and add more and more on there, and you see where it takes us, but obviously that's decided by you, the customer. Yes, dedicated to Sir Patrick. Yes, but Sir Patrick Moore is the inspiration to me. And when I say, even though we're speaking about it in a late sense, he still is an inspiration, even though he has passed on, God rest his soul, because everything that I've done has been in his memory. And to give you an example of that, this project was going to be sidelined. I wasn't going to take it much further, but as soon as he passed away, I thought, what are you doing now? Sir Patrick, has devoted his life to this, and made many sacrifices to train and help people get through in astronomy. And I remember seeing him in 2012, not long before he passed away. We bless him, and I think that left a lasting impression on my life. It's the second time I'd met him, and I decided after that I'd been umming and ahhing about this project. I'd already had an awful lot of material for it, and I decided, let's do it. And that's now why it's where it is. So it's all thanks to Sir Patrick Moore. I make no secret about that. We were going to call it the Coolwell Moore Academy, but for reasons of copyright and trademark protections, which I don't know whether that's really going to kick in, but I think from a sentimental fact, I didn't want people to think and feel that I was trying to make money out of the legend's name, and we're not, and I won't, which is why it's dedicated to him and not named after him. So there we are. Anyhow, the Online Astronomy Society's Academy is there. It is at your service and available to you. All we ask for in return for all our hard work is £12 to give you access for the whole lot. Not a lot to ask in return for so much that you're getting. But there it is. By signing up, you're actually helping a very good cause, and you're helping providing the funds we need to actually keep moving forward with this project. I will say here as well, it's not designed to go head to head with anything like the Open University. The Open University is an entirely different kettle of fish to us, and but we wouldn't want to think that anybody could come across and earn a diploma from us. We don't yet have any qualification pathways. It's just we'll put up certificates of competence at the end of the courses, but that's once we've got everything on there, and then we've taken stock to see where we are and where we're going, in which case I'll probably be producing another one of these presentations. In the meanwhile, I'm going to stop rabbiting on, and I'm going to thank you for watching. I hope I've not scared you away and you're still listening. I hope this has been informative, and I hope to see you enrolled on very soon. Thank you very much.